am happy to have you. Can you just briefly introduce yourself?
Thank you so much. My name is Itonde Kakoma. I am the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies permanent representative to the African Union based in Addis Ababa.
Can you tell me a bit more about what they talk about when they say the importance of food security?
Absolutely. This moment facing the continent of Africa and the world for that matter is an existential one. Leaders of the African continent have fully realized that there must be greater self-reliance and ability to produce food for the continent as a whole, with a greater ambition as well in terms of providing for other regions as well. And the current food security crisis facing the continent has also brought into the spotlight the need really to place action on all of the talk around climate change. We see year on and year out more severe drought and drought-induced food insecurity as well as displacement of communities.
At the last head of state in Addis Ababa, African head of state agreed on implementing what is called African Union Climate and Resilience Development Strategy. Can you talk us through that?
Absolutely. It's a historic text, and we as the Red Cross, Red Crescent writ large, we're really honored to participate in the development of that strategy, fully owned and determined by AU and its member states. We now pledge our readiness to not only have a good text, which it is, but the strength of any strategy is tied to not just the adoption, but its implementation. And that's where we, as an organization, the world's largest humanitarian network composed of 14 million strong volunteers worldwide, 192 national societies, and on the continent of Africa, nearly every single one of the 55 member states of the AU has ratified the establishment of an African National Society. Why do I say this? It means we complement, by way of our auxiliary role to governments, through national societies, that ability to implement now policy decisions at the highest level down to the community level. And this is where our partnership with the AU is absolutely a win-win. Please.
Okay, how do you do it concretely? Let us make a very clear picture of that.
100%. So, number one, we focus on adaptation. We look at sustainable solutions, not only at national scale, but community scale. And through the Pan-African initiatives of the IFRC are zeroing in on over 1 billion trees being planted as a contribution to the Great Green Wall for the African continent. In addition, we are looking at a much more diversified way of shoring up food systems across this continent, all of which are tied to the community-centered approach, which we know is more sustainable.
And it works.
Not tried, proven, and tested. A community-centered approach is the only way forward. The key, though, is making sure it's at scale. And that's where the leadership and convening authority of the African Union becomes fundamental with regards to the partnership needed to get to that grand vision of an AU climate and resilience strategy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.